look at some of the Sumerian art. Here's a map of our solar system, including the planet Pluto. Mesopotamia. It's a dry heat. And apparently the cradle of civilization. What could possibly live in this environment? Goats? Camels. How about doctors, astronomers, farmers, architects, and lawyers? You're probably thinking, well, that's impossible. Ancient Sumer was located in the southern part of Mesopotamia, which is modern-day Iraq, and is recognized as one of the world's earliest civilizations, emerging roughly around 6,500 years ago. The Sumerians are credited with many pioneering achievements, including the development of the cuneiform script, one of the earliest forms of writing, as well as agriculture, astronomy, mathematics, science, architecture, law, and medicine. And the sexagesimal system, known as base 60, for which the Babylonians used to create our 60 seconds and 60 minutes, which we still use today. Oh, and don't forget the wheel. And beer. Most of these cuneiform tablets were found in the 19th and early 20th centuries. They built impressive city-states like Ur, Uruk, and Eridu, which were characterized by monumental architecture such as ziggurats, massive temple complexes dedicated to their gods. Central to Sumerian culture were the Anunnaki, a group of deities who were considered the offspring of the sky god Anu. Now, that's way too much topic for here. We'll explore them in another video. We don't get to hear much of ancient Sumer. You must have missed that day in school. Every year. Why isn't this civilization who invented all of these remarkable things talked about? Well, it might be a bit touchy for some, a little blasphemous to others. Religions have taken the word Adamu from the Sumerian tablets. It's a Sumerian word that means first man and dates back to at least 6,000 years ago, as evidenced by the stone tablets. It shares a root with the biblical word Adam, which comes from the Sumerian Adama, meaning earth. And then there's the word Edin, from the Sumerian word Edin, which means plain. It was used by the Sumerians to refer to the Valley of Edin, meaning the fertile lands between the Tigris and Euphrates, which the Greeks called Mesopotamia. In the Babylonian Epic of Gilgamesh, it's referred to as the Garden of the Gods. But other than those two words, Adamu and Edin, everything else they wrote down is usually dismissed and deemed mythological. So a culture that invented all these things sits down and spends hours, days, years writing mythology? Nothing better to do other than using a straw stylus to write pure fantasy. And everyone was writing on these tablets. Kings, queens, military officials, government officials, architects, doctors, lawyers, astronomers, farmers, stonemasons, teachers, and parents. In painstaking cuneiform. Endless hours of the day dedicated to creating fiction? According to some researchers, you can still find fragments of these tablets just sticking out of the ground today. Because some of these sites have been neglected for so long. Once discovered, it seems no one wanted to know what they had found. Too much at stake. Too many narratives to change. It's like sausage. You really don't want to know. Look at some of the Sumerian art. Here's a map of our solar system, including the planet Pluto. Pluto wasn't to be discovered until 1930. So how is it possible for the Sumerian culture to have knowledge of a solar orbital system? How could a world of hunter-gatherers suddenly devise a base 60 time system? So if you're looking for an educational spot to do a staycation, spend this summer in Sumer. It'll be a hell of a rabbit hole. Always look beyond.